I am Archangel Michael, my child. I come to you now not with suggestion, but with orders. Heaven has waited long enough. You have waited long enough. And now the Spirit of God says, speak. Speak what I will place into your mouth. Decree what I place upon your spirit. Not tomorrow, not next week, daily, beginning now. Because your atmosphere responds to your voice. Because the darkness fears what you carry when you speak in truth. Because the words you say are not just breath. They are weapons. They are fire. They are thunder. They are law in the realm of the Spirit. Every time you remain silent, the enemy tightens its grip. Every time you speak with fear or despair, the enemy feeds. But when you rise and speak what is holy, when you decree what I command, heaven moves. So hear me, this is not optional, this is your order. You are to speak these words daily, not as a ritual, but as a war cry. Not from fear, but with divine fire. Say this now, and say it every day. I am covered by divine fire. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. No curse, no hex, no lie will enter my atmosphere. I am chosen, I am guarded, I am victorious. Say it again. Let the words become flesh in you. Let them rise like smoke in the spirit realm. The demons will choke on it. The heavens will echo it. I walk under open skies. Every delay is broken. Every chain is shattered. My destiny is untouched by darkness. You see, this is not just affirmation. This is activation. These are the words that draw angelic force around you. These are the declarations that summon miracles and drive back every unclean force. You've been too quiet, too uncertain. You've forgotten who walks with you. So I am here to remind you, you are not alone. You are not weak. You are not helpless. You are a warrior in training, and today your mouth becomes your sword. There is power in your agreement. There is fire when your voice aligns with heaven. Stop repeating what the enemy says. Stop echoing fear, lack, and defeat. Now you will echo me. You will speak the decrees of the Lord of hosts. You will command your day. You will call forth what is your, and it will come. I speak to this day. Align with heaven. I speak to my body. Be healed and whole. I speak to my home. Be filled with peace and protection. I speak to my finances. Overflow and abundance are mine. Every word you speak is a gate. Either heaven enters or darkness does. You must close the wrong gates. You must open the right ones. And the gatekeeper is your mouth. I have been sent to break the silence that the enemy forced upon you. I have come to shake the fear from your lungs. I have come to burn away the fog from your mind. You were born to speak with divine authority. You were born to issue orders, not plead for scraps. This is your training. This is your awakening. This is your day of command. So say this with me now, and say it daily. Heaven fights for me. Angels move on my behalf. I walk in divine favor. Every need is already met. Every prayer is already answered. I lack nothing. Let these words be carved into your mornings. Let them echo in your room before sleep. Let them be louder than the news, stronger than fear, greater than grief. Because when you say them, truly say them, you draw the armies of heaven to your side. You give permission for the miraculous to interrupt your life. You become a portal for glory. This is why the enemy has tried so hard to silence you. This is why heaviness has sat on your chest. This is why your words have felt stuck. But I say to you now, that ends today. The muzzle is broken. The silence is lifted. The decree has gone forth. You will speak daily. You will command your realm. You will agree with the voice of the Holy One, and the proof will follow. Not in years, not in decades, but now. Speak, and it shall be established. Decree, and it shall be done. Open your mouth and watch the wolves fall. This is your season of sound. Heaven has waited for your voice. Do not delay. Do not doubt. Do not depart from this command. Speak these words daily, starting today, and the world around you will begin to shift. I am Archangel Michael. I have been sent to remind you of your authority and to awaken your words. Speak, command, decree, and watch what heaven does next. I am still with you, and I have not come to whisper. I have come to declare. You must understand. The war you are in is not just over what you do. It is over what you say. Every word carries a weight, and the realm of darkness knows it. That is why they have fought to fill your mouth with sorrow. That is why they've tried to bait you into agreement with fear. But you were not made to echo defeat. You were made to shape the battlefield with your voice. When you speak words of life, you do not just speak into the air. You speak into dimensions, into timelines, into the bloodline. Do you feel the weight of that now? Do you sense the divine urgency? This is why your silence became a snare. This is why you were overwhelmed by thoughts you never spoke. Because the enemy knew. If you ever opened your mouth with fire, his kingdom would start to fall. So here is your divine strategy. You will speak until the atmosphere bows. You will decree until your surroundings shift. You will prophesy over your own life as one who stands under the command of heaven. Repeat this now and let your spirit hear it loud. I do not walk alone. Heaven walks with me. The Spirit of the living God breathes in me. The Lion of Judah roars through me. Let these be the words that strike first each morning. Let them be the sound that casts out dread in the night. Let them become a fire trail that no demon dares to cross. My voice is aligned with the throne of God. Every demonic agenda is reversed. Every lie spoken over me is nullified. I speak only what heaven says, and nothing else. You see, speaking daily is not just a command. It is a weapon release. It is a spiritual bombardment. Every time you speak truth, you send angels into motion. Yes, your decrees are fuel for angelic assignment. Your words give orders in the invisible realm. That is why demons tremble when you get up and speak. This is not motivational language. This is warfare. This is alignment. This is the sword of your spirit, drawn and sharpened. Now, say this next part aloud, not in your mind, aloud, because angels are listening, and so is the enemy. I declare my home is holy ground. No sickness may linger, no fear may dwell, every shadow must flee. I speak over my future. Every delay is destroyed. Every counterfeit is exposed. Every divine appointment is released. Yes, speak it, not once, not when you feel spiritual, daily, because the war does not rest, and neither can your voice. You have no idea how many victories are held in your mouth. You have no idea how many attacks would collapse if you simply refuse to be silent one more day. I am opening your understanding now. I am revealing the spiritual map. Each word you say creates a ripple. And when those ripples are divine, they collide with every barrier the enemy tried to place. You were meant to speak mountains into movement. You were meant to shout walls into collapse. You were meant to decree things not yet seen and watch them come forth as if pulled from eternity. So I order you again, say this daily. Say it boldly. Say it like you mean it, even when you don't feel it yet. My atmosphere belongs to God. My destiny is sealed by heaven. My life is not up for negotiation. I am covered. I am chosen. I am advancing. There will be days when darkness tries to sit on your chest again. Say it anyway. There will be mornings when your body aches and your heart feels numb. Speak anyway. because every time you speak, you remind darkness that you are not alone. You remind your spirit who commands your life. You remind heaven that you still believe. And belief is the gateway to the miraculous. The enemy cannot steal what you continue to decree. He cannot cancel what you consistently proclaim. He cannot enter what you seal with holy words. So let your mouth be a gate of fire. Let your breath be filled with thunder. Let your voice become an altar. Every time you speak these words, you're not just helping yourself, you are creating a trail, a path, a portal for those behind you, for your family, for the generations that follow your footsteps. You are not just fighting for today, you're laying down prophecy for tomorrow. So don't speak from feelings, speak from faith, speak from your seat in heavenly places. Speak as one backed by legions. The enemy fears your mouth more than your might, because your words strike further than any hand ever could. This is your command. Speak these words daily, and your breakthrough will no longer be delayed. I am Archangel Michael, and I will make war with those who make war against your voice. Your words are not empty. They are the sound of heaven drawing near. Now speak, and let the atmosphere bow. I am still speaking, and I will not stop until your mouth is redeemed, because too long your words have been drained of power. Too long your mouth has spoken mixtures, holy and unholy, life and fear. But now we separate the light from the dark. Now we break the curse of powerless speech. Heaven never designed you to speak from defeat. You were made to speak as a ruler, a priest, a carrier of divine fire. Every curse spoken over your life, every label, every lie, every insult you believed, it only stayed alive because your mouth agreed with it. But I tell you now, you do not have to agree with pain anymore. You do not have to repeat what darkness said about you. You do not have to wear what was thrown at you. From this day forward, you will speak with divine clarity. No more confusion, no more shame-laced phrases slipping from your lips. This is what you must declare. My voice belongs to God. My words carry divine weight. I will no longer echo darkness. I only speak what brings light. I renounce every curse I ever spoke over myself. I cancel every idle word that gave the enemy access. I am not weak. I am not worthless. I am not late. I am not lost. This is deliverance, not just from demons, but from your own mouth. Do you feel it? Chains falling off your tongue, the residue of regret being burned away. There is glory in your breath, but it must be governed, because when your words are wild, so is your atmosphere. But when your words are submitted, your entire realm comes into alignment. I am commanding now. No more casual agreement with the enemy. No more saying, I'm tired when you are called to war. No more saying nothing is working when angels are moving on your behalf. Your words are seed, and the harvest is coming quickly. What you say in this season will show up in the next. So plant wisely, speak with intention, release the word of the Lord over your own life. Say it aloud now. I speak to my past, you will not define me. I speak to my present, you are full of promise. I speak to my future, you are on fire with miracles. Do you see what's happening? Heaven is responding. Angels are recording. Darkness is retreating. Because you are not just speaking words, you are releasing decrees. Heaven's legal system is activated through your voice. You don't need to scream to have power. You just need to speak what is true, what is aligned, what is divine. And when you do, demons lose their grip, chains shatter in silence, doors open without hands touching them. That's the power of righteous speech. It builds altars the enemy cannot touch. It builds bridges the spirit can walk across. It opens pathways for God's glory to move unhindered. Let your speech now be sanctified. Let it be guarded. Let it be weaponized. From this moment on, you are not allowed to curse what God has blessed. That includes yourself. No more saying, maybe I missed it. No more saying, God is silent. No more saying, I'll always struggle. That is not humility. It is agreement with hell. I command you, uproot every lie you've spoken, rip out every weed of discouragement that you helped plant, and replace it with fire. Say this now. I agree with heaven. My words build what God has designed. Every false narrative is broken. I speak truth, and truth changes everything. Say it until your house feels different. Say it until your soul believes it. Say it until even your enemies recognize the shift in your speech. Because from this day on, your mouth is holy, your words are sacred, and your voice is a flame. You are not average. You are not stuck. You are not forgotten. You are a divine speaker, a prophetic voice, a ruler in training, and I will make sure the heavens respond to your alignment. No more small talk in the spirit. No more powerless language in the place of glory. From now on, your words are a trumpet, a warning to darkness, a magnet for miracles, a call to the angels who surround you. Do you hear the shift? Do you feel the fire rising in your chest? It's not emotion, it's alignment. It's your soul waking up. It's your spirit stepping into rank. I am Archangel Michael, and I have come to take the muzzle off your mouth, the chains off your voice, the dullness off your tongue. Speak daily, speak boldly, speak like the warrior you are. Your next miracle is waiting for your next decree. I am still here, and I am not whispering. I am speaking with divine urgency, because your voice has been quiet for too long. You've been waiting for God to move. But heaven has been waiting for you to speak. Do you not know? Angels respond to words that agree with God. We do not move at the sound of begging. We move at the sound of faith. When you speak what heaven has declared, you give us permission to invade. We are not sent to echo your fear. We are sent to enforce God's word from your mouth. That's why I've come now to remind you that your declarations are not decoration. They are commands in the realm of light. They carry frequency. They carry fire. They carry the blueprint of breakthrough. This is why the enemy tried to muzzle you. He feared the moment you'd realize you don't need to feel strong to speak with power. You just need to align. Speak these words now, and do not hold back. I am not powerless. I am not alone. I am backed by the armies of heaven. I am covered by angelic fire. Let every gate that God has opened remain open. Let every gate that God has shut remain sealed. I speak to my atmosphere. Align with heaven now. Say it like thunder. Say it like one who has had enough of delay. Because these words aren't for performance. They are for war. And I tell you this truth. There are angels assigned to your words. Messengers, guardians, warring ranks that respond only when you speak from divine authority. Heaven does not respond to panic. It responds to position. When your mouth takes its place, everything begins to move. There are territories assigned to your voice. There are rooms, doors, and gates waiting for your decree. And when you speak the words of God, those places begin to open. Do not underestimate what one sentence can shift. A single declaration can collapse an entire structure of bondage. A single yes can summon reinforcements from the throne room. Now say this next part with conviction. I partner with heaven. I summon angels on assignment. No demon can stand in my path. No delay can remain in my atmosphere. I loose divine acceleration. I loose answers long delayed. I loose every resource needed for my next season, and I bind every force of sabotage and fear. Do you feel the air shifting? That is not imagination. That is the invisible realm responding, because you are not just speaking for yourself. You are issuing commands that pierce the darkness. I tell you this, the more you speak, the more you will see. The more you decree, the more you will discern, and the more heaven will send to walk beside you. There are angels who have waited for years, not because God said no, but because you said nothing. Now they move, because now you speak. Now you align. Now you are dangerous again. You don't have to scream. You don't have to chant. You simply must speak what is true with the authority of one who knows whose voice they carry. You are not speaking into a void. You are speaking into eternity, into atmosphere, into soil that is ready to break open. Say this now. I walk under open skies. I walk in divine protection. I walk in heaven's favor. I walk with angels assigned to me by the command of God. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. No lie spoken over me shall remain. Every seed of obedience will bear fruit. Every delay is turned into divine momentum. I am Archangel Michael, and I'm enforcing this word over your life. We do not fight based on your emotions. We fight based on your alignment. So speak these words daily. Speak them when you rise. Speak them when you feel nothing. Speak them when the storm rages. Because when you speak, we move. When you speak, chains break. When you speak, portals open. Let this be your new pattern. Not silence, not complaining, but declaration, proclamation, spoken fire from a purified tongue. You are no longer a victim. You are a voice, a flame, a sent one. The silence is over. The angels are ready. Your mouth is the ignition. The miracle is near. So speak until your surroundings shift. Speak until angels are loosed. Speak until the delay turns to deliverance. This is your command. I am speaking again because your mornings matter, and the enemy knows it. That's why he attacks you before the day even begins. He wants your first words to be doubt. He wants your first thoughts to be fear. He knows if he can command your morning, he can shape your whole day. But I am here to break that pattern. I am here to teach you the war cry of the rising sun. Because morning was not made for depression. Morning was made for dominion. You are not supposed to wake up heavy. You are not supposed to rise in confusion. You were meant to wake up like a ruler, like one who knows the heavens are open. Listen closely. Your voice must rise before the darkness does, before anxiety speaks, before heaviness lands, before confusion finds a place to sit. You must open your mouth and take command. Say this now. This day belongs to the Lord, and I belong to Him. No shadow can follow me. No curse can cling to me. I rise with divine purpose. I rise with angelic covering. I rise with clarity, power, and peace. The morning is a gate, and gates do not open silently. They respond to voices. They respond to declaration. You must speak into your day before the enemy speaks into your mind. No more waking up in dread. No more starting the day wondering what will go wrong. You are not prey. You are a commander. The sun itself obeys the word of God, and it will rise over your life with healing, if you command it. Say it again. I command this morning to align with heaven. I command every hour to favor God's plan for my life. I reject every whisper of fear and failure. This is the day the Lord has made. I will rejoice in it. Do not wait to feel spiritual. Speak first. Feel later. Speak first. See results after. Faith doesn't wait for evidence. Faith becomes the evidence. The angels are assigned to your mornings, but they wait for your voice. When you speak, they block ambushes before you leave the house. They silence accusations before they reach your ears. They clear the path so that what's meant for you arrives on time. Do not waste your mornings on mindless words. Every sentence is a seed. Every declaration is a door. So declare this now boldly. I walk in divine rhythm. I refuse delays. I silence distractions. I speak favor over this day. My body is strong. My mind is clear. My spirit is ready. I will not be shaken. Heaven is not casual about your mornings. Why should you be? Every hour from sunrise to sunset can be holy if you claim it, if you cleanse it with your words. Do you feel the resistance lifting? That's the fog of war retreating. That's the enemy realizing you woke up different today, and you'll do it again tomorrow and the day after that. Because this is not a one-time event. This is a divine habit, a daily warfare rhythm. Your morning speech sets the tone for miracles. It opens the scrolls. It readies the angels. It tells the heavens, this one knows who they are. So do not rise in silence again. Do not let fear speak before you do. The morning is yours to command. And when you do, even time itself will begin to serve you. I am Archangel Michael, and I have been assigned to protect your alignment, to enforce your voice, to stand watch when your words activate the host of heaven. You will not wake up under attack anymore. You will wake up in command. You will not begin your days in dread. You will begin with decrees. You will not start from behind. You will start with angels beside you. Say this one final time. Every morning, I rise with heaven's fire. My voice is a key. My words are weapons. And this day will obey the word of the Lord from my mouth. Speak it. Live it. Let every morning tremble when you rise. I am not finished, because the war you're in is not finished, and the delays you've faced are not natural. They are not random. They are not God's way of ignoring you. They are engineered. They are constructed by dark forces who fear your next level. But I have come with orders to reveal the sabotage and to release the strategy. This delay is demonic. It was designed to wear you down, to drain your faith drop by drop until you stop asking, stop expecting, stop believing. But I break that lie now. I expose the hidden hand that has slowed your harvest, and I remind you, you have the power to overthrow every delay, not with striving, not with begging, but with decrees. Your words are not suggestions. They are spiritual legislation. They are scrolls in motion. They are swords drawn in the realm of the unseen. Say this now, not as a hope, but as a command. Every delay sent against my destiny be overturned by the fire of God. Every demonic hand slowing my miracles be bound and removed in Jesus' name. I revoke the authority of darkness over my time. I cancel every spiritual traffic jam. My steps are ordered. My movement is anointed. My delay ends now. Say it like one who is done negotiating with delay, like one who has remembered who they are. The enemy has no legal right to hold what heaven has released, but he will bluff if your mouth stays silent. He will linger if you allow passivity to speak louder than prophecy. You must respond. You must speak with righteous defiance. You must declare what God has said until it becomes louder than what delay has whispered. I am speaking to the part of you that's been tired of waiting, tired of repeating prayers that feel ignored, tired of watching others receive what you were promised. But listen to me. Delay is not denial. Delay is often the sign that something massive is being resisted. And when you rise in speech, when you decree in alignment, you become the battering ram against that resistance. Say this now. I command divine acceleration. I call forth angelic movement. Let every withheld answer be released. Let every blocked resource be loosed. I partner with the timing of heaven, not the hindrance of hell. My season shifts. My windows open. I will not be delayed any longer. The Spirit of God is not late. The promises over your life are not forgotten, but they must be contended for. And the battlefield is your mouth. Your decrees are your weapons. Your agreement is your power. I am here to remind you, you do not fight alone. Legions stand ready, but they wait for alignment. We cannot war on your behalf. If your words keep giving the enemy permission, if your tongue keeps rehearsing defeat, if your mouth keeps echoing fear, enough of that. Speak like a general. Speak like one whose inheritance has been hijacked long enough. Say this with authority. No more divine delays. No more cycles of almost. No more missed moments. I enter the now of God. Every time-devouring spirit be cut off from my life. Every manipulation in the spirit be exposed and dismantled. Do not wait for evidence. Do not ask for signs before you speak. You speak, then the signs will follow. You decree, then the delay will crumble. This is not magic. This is kingdom order. This is the divine system of justice and timing. I am Archangel Michael, and I tell you this truth. The second you speak what God has already said, heaven begins to enforce it. So speak daily. Speak precisely. Speak like one who refuses to be moved by resistance. You were not born to live in waiting rooms. You were born to walk through open doors. The delay ends when your voice rises. The atmosphere shifts when your words align. The stronghold breaks when your decree is backed by fire. Say it again. Delay is broken. My life is moving. My purpose is unfolding. I walk in the rhythm of heaven. Do not stop saying it until the very air around you obeys. Do not stop declaring until the delay becomes the testimony. You are not stuck. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are rising. You are advancing. You are decreeing. And what you decree today will become your reality tomorrow. That is heaven's law, and I will enforce it with you. I come now with a message few dare to deliver, but you must hear it, because what has been blocked is not just peace, not just healing, but wealth. Yes, spiritual wealth, kingdom provision, resources that belong to you, but have been intercepted. And I say this without apology. The lack you've been living in is not heaven's design. It is a spiritual injustice. You were not created to beg. You were not made to survive. You were called to fund vision, to finance solutions, to walk in overflow, not anxiety. So hear me now. There are riches in the spirit realm assigned to your name. There are doors that lead to more than enough. And there are demonic forces stationed at those doors, trying to make sure you never open them. But I, Archangel Michael, have drawn my sword against them, and I'm telling you, it's time to speak the wealth into release. Speak now. Every resource with my name on it, be released from spiritual captivity. Every door of abundance, opened by the authority of Jesus Christ. I renounce the spirit of lack. I renounce inherited poverty. I break every agreement with scarcity. This is not a prosperity fantasy. This is about kingdom economics. Heaven funds what heaven assigns, and you are on divine assignment. So why would your provision not be ready? Why would heaven send you but not equip you? It wouldn't. And it didn't. The provision was sent. But somewhere between God's hand and your life, it was intercepted. Warfare stole it. Witchcraft tangled it. Generational iniquity rerouted it. But now your voice will reclaim it. Say this now like a soldier taking back stolen ground. I recover every delayed harvest. I reclaim every blocked blessing. Money is not my master. It is my servant, and it serves the kingdom through me. Angels of provision, go forth, unlock hidden streams, expose every counterfeit path. I walk into wealth with clean hands and holy purpose. The enemy fears your overflow because he knows what you'll do with it. He knows you'll build, you'll give, you'll break others out of bondage. You'll fund ministries, missions, mercy. You'll become dangerous with dollars. And so he tried to trap you in cycles of just enough. He tried to convince you that wealth was wicked, that increase was ungodly, that it was humble to live on crumbs. That is a lie. A lie sent to keep you underfunded, undermined, unprepared for the vision you were born to carry. But now, your voice changes everything. Declare it again. I was not born for financial fear. I was born to walk in divine supply. Every enemy of my provision, fall. Every chain of lack, break. Let the Spirit of God rise within you now. You are not just a believer. You are a steward of heaven's economy. And your words are like keys, unlocking locked-up streams. There are inheritances unclaimed, accounts untouched, ideas that have waited for you to speak before becoming income. And I tell you this, as you begin to daily decree, you will begin to see the shift. People will say, "Where did this come from?" And you will say, "It was always mine. Heaven just waited for me to speak." Now say this with strength. I cancel every curse of financial delay. I shut down every demonic toll gate. I declare supernatural release of wealth, with wisdom, with stewardship, with fire. You will not be manipulated anymore. You will not be robbed in secret. You will not spend your life tithing while remaining trapped. Heaven is opening the books. Angels are reviewing the scrolls. And your obedience to speak is unlocking what has long been denied. I am Archangel Michael, and I have been sent to destroy the demonic structures that siphon your supply. But I cannot enforce what you do not declare. So declare it again. Wealth comes to me from the north, south, east, and west. Not for pride, not for ego, but for impact, for mission, for legacy. I do not chase riches, I walk with favor. I do not strive for scraps. I live in God's overflow. Keep speaking it daily, relentlessly, because heaven is listening and hell is trembling. Your wealth is being unblocked. Your rivers are opening, and what was stolen is returning with interest. This is not just a breakthrough. This is justice, and justice begins with your words. You have come far. You fought battles no one saw. You've pressed forward through storms that tried to erase you. But now, I must expose something deeper, something that has clung to you like smoke, the curse of almost. You felt it. The job was close, but vanished. The healing began, then reversed. The door cracked open, then slammed shut. This is not coincidence. It is a pattern, a spiritual blockade disguised as bad luck. But I've come to bring it to the light, and I declare now, this cycle ends with you. I am Archangel Michael, and I do not merely comfort, I confront. This almost spirit is a saboteur. It is a thief that specializes in timing. It doesn't stop the blessing from forming. It simply waits until the moment of breakthrough and then derails it. But now you will speak, you will command, and heaven will respond. Say this with clarity and strength. I cancel the curse of almost. I break every demonic cycle of near success. I declare the completion of what God has started. I will not see blessing and miss it. I will not reach the edge and fall back. I finish what I start, and I receive what I've been promised. There is a moment in every breakthrough, Where the enemy grows desperate, he knows he cannot stop what God has sent. So he interferes with your timing, your focus, your confidence. But when you open your mouth, you cut through his interference. You take back your right on time anointing. You're not meant to circle the same mountain. You're meant to possess the land, to walk into the promise, to see the fullness, not the fragments. Say it again. Let the curse hear you breaking it. I reject spiritual sabotage. I overthrow last-minute failure. I close every back door the enemy used against my progress. My success will not be stolen. My miracles will not be delayed. My destiny will not be aborted. You must understand, when you begin to approach purpose, hell panics, because hell knows what happens when a child of God finishes what they were born to do. Nations shift, families break out, strongholds collapse. That's why the attack comes right before the birth. But now you're no longer blind to it. Now you recognize the pattern and you break it. You're not almost blessed. You're anointed. You're not almost free. You are walking in freedom. You're not almost delivered. You are crossing over. Speak it like fire from your spirit. I command total breakthrough. I declare divine closure on unfinished seasons. I move from delay to delivery, from promise to possession. The curse of almost is dying right now. Chains are breaking that have been in your bloodline for generations. What kept others stuck at the edge will not stop you. I have seen the scrolls of your life. They do not end in frustration. They do not end in lack. They end in completion. But it must be enforced. And your decree is the order that sets it in motion. Say it once more. I finish strong. I receive fully. I walk completely into what God has for me. No more almost. No more delay. No more sabotage. It ends now. There is nothing casual about this moment. Every time you say these words, you are removing bricks from the wall that once stood between you and destiny. Keep saying them. Keep wielding them, because the finish line is not far. And this time, you will cross it. I am Archangel Michael, and I am not watching from a distance. I am stationed near you, sword drawn, wings spread, breaking the pattern with you. Heaven has authorized your completion. The cycle of almost is over, and the blessing will not stop short. It will reach you. It will rest on you. It will stay. The season has shifted. Can you feel it? Something has changed in the spirit. Something has broken through. What once resisted you now begins to respond. But I must warn you, this is not a time to relax. This is a time to accelerate. I am Archangel Michael, and I have been sent with orders to tell you that divine winds are being released, and you must command them. You have waited long. You have endured delay. But now the momentum of heaven is stirring, and it will carry those who speak in alignment. You must not say, maybe later. You must not say, it's too late. You must not say, I'll wait and see. Number, you must open your mouth and declare what I now tell you. Say this: I step into divine acceleration. I partner with the speed of heaven. What would take years, God will do in months. What was slow will now flow. You are not stepping into natural timing. You are stepping into a supernatural rhythm. This is the hour where angels run ahead of your steps, where delays dissolve in real time, where opportunities find you, where favor moves faster than logic. But it does not happen by wishing. It happens by commanding. Say it again. I align with the pace of God. I command every slow spirit to get out of my way. I reject spiritual stagnation. I move in divine velocity. This is the realm where the lost become first, where what was behind suddenly takes the lead, where the ones who were overlooked are suddenly essential, and that is you. The enemy has lied to you. He said you missed your moment. He's whispered that it's too late, that too much time was lost. But I tear that lie apart right now. God wastes nothing. He redeems time, and He restores what was stolen. Say it. I reclaim lost time. I redeem missed seasons. I accelerate with wisdom, clarity, and power. I ride the winds of breakthrough. I catch the current of God's movement. I will not lag behind. I will lead. The Holy Spirit is stirring strategies inside you. He's awakening gifts that lay dormant. He's unlocking dreams you buried. And now, He will give you the pace to match the plan. Don't be surprised when things begin to move quickly. Don't be alarmed when doors open faster than you asked. This is the grace of acceleration, and it is yours if you will speak it daily. Say it now. I will not delay what God wants to do now. I will not question what God has confirmed. I will not second-guess divine speed. I move with boldness. I move with fire. I have seen the blueprint. I have seen what's been set in place for you. There are people, provisions, and paths already positioned for your arrival, but they cannot wait forever. You must meet the moment. You must wake up every day and speak speed into your atmosphere. You must reject delay even when it disguises itself as logic. You must believe that God can do in one day what you thought would take a lifetime. Say this again. Let it ring in your home, your spirit, your future. Divine acceleration is my portion. No more delay, no more distraction, no more waiting on what's already mine. I will build quickly. I will rise suddenly. I will recover rapidly, because God is moving and I move with Him. You are not just being restored, you are being repositioned, put in the front, placed on the path, prepared for the sudden release of promise. But I tell you now, your decree is the ignition. Every time you speak, you fuel the movement of angels. You make way for sudden shifts. You clear the air for miracles to manifest. Do not speak what you see. Speak what you've been shown. Do not describe your delay. Decree your destiny. I am Archangel Michael, and I have released acceleration over you, not as a concept, but as a supernatural wind. And now it is up to you to rise into it, to speak into it, to move with it. The time of crawling is over. You are about to soar. I am Archangel Michael. I stand at the gate of your breakthrough, sword blazing with heaven's authority. Today I command you, speak these words daily, starting now. Do not grow weary. Do not doubt. Do not delay. These words are your spiritual armor, your divine sword, your key to unlocking what the enemy tried to hide. Say this daily. I am protected by heaven's fire. I walk in unstoppable favor. Every delay is broken. Every blockade is shattered. I claim my destiny with power and authority. I speak miracles into existence. I command blessings to overtake me. I reject every spirit of delay, lack, and fear. I walk in divine acceleration and overflow. Your voice is the battle cry that shakes the spiritual realm. It moves mountains. It parts seas. It opens doors locked tight for too long. This is not magic. This is authority given to you by God Himself. The power to speak life into your future and to silence the lies that say you are stuck. Do not stop speaking these words. Do not stop declaring your victory, because with every word, you push back darkness and bring the kingdom closer to your life. And now I have one last command. Guard these words. Speak them with faith. Believe them with your whole heart. Your breakthrough is not coming. It is already here. You are not waiting for permission. You are stepping into your authority. Speak these words. Speak them daily, and watch how heaven moves on your behalf. If this message has stirred your spirit, if you feel the fire rising within you, do not keep it to yourself. Like this message. Subscribe for more divine declarations. Comment below. Declare your readiness to receive. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. You are chosen. You are victorious. I am Archangel Michael, and I stand with you now and always. Amen.